overtime. Did you sort of shift gears there, sense a need to shift gears? And then second, we might not get a chance to talk to you before Houston, but can you just reflect a little bit on what that game will mean to you?
Yeah, I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive in that fourth quarter. Get shots for obviously myself and my team, and just take the best shot available. It was a tie game going into that fourth quarter. It was one quarter. You win the quarter, you win the game. And we did that for majority of the quarter, and they made some big shots towards the end. But, way to fight back and just continue to stick with it and come away with a win. And then as far as Houston, yeah, I'm excited just to, go back to Houston where I basically had, unbelievable career there and show me mad love and respect. And I'm just excited to be playing in front of those fans. And, I'm pretty excited.
On attack mode to start the overtime and close them out.
Well, we felt like we gave up that lead too easily, and down the stretch, just a few miscues, a few miscommunications, just things that we want to clean up. So, we got to take this one on the chin, just like anything else. I don't want to call it laziness, but just our focus level wasn't matching the intensity in terms of where San Antonio was trying to get back in the game. Felt like we had the game won in regulation. I think we all can agree with that. But sometimes nights like this take an overtime, and I think it's been, 19, 20 years since we got a win here. So another history or another historical record out the window for our team, which I'm grateful to be a part of. So it's a great team accolade coming to San Antonio and just getting a win.
You obviously with your teammates are trying to build something special in Brooklyn. When you look at a team like San Antonio and their, years of success and what they have been able to do, what do you draw from that as you and your teammates put your own stamp on building something special in Brooklyn?
Well, I think first and foremost, you got to give credit to the leadership that they've established here in terms of that culture. San Antonio is known as a winning organization, and that's exactly part of our goals here is to set that standard for years to come. So the next generation that comes in, understands an example of what a great team looks like, has an established, role-playing culture, but also we're very flexible and very understanding. And then we have a standard of greatness, standard of excellence. It's just we want to meet that standard. And I think every day we get a chance to prove that to one another. So San Antonio has definitely been one of those great teams as an example in our league that we can learn from. And we'll continue to do so as long as Pop's at the helm. And, you got those 5 championships up there hanging. It's a reminder every time you step in San Antonio of what excellence looks like. So,
Greg Logan, Newsday.
Kyrie, 2 parts for me. You did almost let it get away in the fourth quarter, but overall, when you look at this game, it was such an improvement over the Mavericks game with the way you guys played defense and only 5 turnovers. What accounted for that, number one? And then also, secondly, how big a role did Bruce Brown play, especially in the second half for you guys?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I could agree with, in terms of the difference in games. But it really comes down to our execution. I don't want to be cliche with that word execution because, every team wants to have a high level of execution. But for us, we feel like our execution is when we're playing free and we're playing the right way and the ball's hopping and we're all feeling good about the pace that we're playing at. Other teams, when they dictate the pace against us, it's hard to kind of adapt. So we want to put our own mark on the game by staying physical and continuing to play the right way. Extra passes, sprinting back. And there's just no easy baskets. And I feel like San Antonio got a lot of easy baskets tonight, which is why I believe the game was as close as it was. So we just want to continue to improve moving forward to this Houston game before All-Star break.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey, Kyrie, huge game from Nick tonight. I think career high in points. Can you talk about what you've seen from him behind the scenes that might have led you guys to believe that he was capable of this type of game?
Well, I mean, being in this role, there is, you're always in the public eye anytime you go outside. So, behind the scenes for us is when we get to work on our games and be able to perform out there at a very high level. And he's been hurt, and I said it the last time somebody asked me about Nick. For me, I just want him to continue to learn, continue to progress. And what separated him in the last few weeks is just his attentiveness and his focus. his commitment to getting on the floor and earning his playing time. That's the big thing here, is just earning your playing time. We got a lot of great guys that could go out there and fill spots. But Nick, being the younger guy, sort of say, we just want him to learn from the best of the best and what it takes to be the best of the best. And he's taking the tools and applying it. So we just want to continue to do well as the other guys.